They're going to have to throw the kitchen
fucking
sink at
Hypoc.
TL if they want to knock him down.
Yeah, Lothar was really nervous about the
I think you and Hypoc are very, you're like the opposite side of like color casting, I think. Hypoc's a bit more sort of like in the server tech side, but I think you set the stage and the emotion really well. Like I think you're very good at like getting into the heads of the players a little bit, which is something that like I think
I like getting in the heads of the
used to be
players.
really good in CS. Well, you know what I mean.
Feeling it right now.
Take them in with a little smoke to cross. Actually walling off vents, take full control over Heaven, really delaying the drop down into the site as now Redgar has stepped up outside of the smoke. They're working through it. One tripwire on site.
I used to love Henry G back in the day, so I can accept that one. I also think if you're going top 3 currently, you have to put Sponge.
Yeah,
Sponge is fucking
if it was like
unreal.
currently at the moment, yeah.
In fact, I almost think Sponge has to go above. Well, I'd put him above Monty in my opinion because I don't watch League, but I'd also probably put him above Henry nowadays.
Monty's not doing any broadcast stuff, really. So,
yeah. But fucking Sponge has been unreal for ages, so.
And BBL has sprung that trap.
The main players also smoked off, so they got to work forward, take a little bit of a risk. Redgar and Safe find a couple of shots. That brings it down into a 2-on-2.
Look at a little throwy.
Takes care of Raptor. Now the one-on-one.
Oh, okay. Cutie's got this.
Yeah, beautiful. I love for the patience out of BBL.
I mean,
Oh, has he? Has he got it? Has he? Hasn't got it. He hasn't got it.
Oh no! That's a kicker because you know what it leads to in round 2. But I will again say I thought it was super well played by BBL.
Are they gonna force?
Just maybe waited a few seconds.
I guess because they're on defense, they don't really have extra money to force, so they just got eco.
Oh, misery right there. Liquid winning it out at the end. I couldn't even hear the ticks with the clock on that one. And
you can hear the fans though.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't 0.0. It was just 0.8. We ain't getting it. We ain't getting a fucking 0.02 again. No, thank you.
Anyway, let's see how this next round plays out. I think we all know what to expect coming in. Give it is there's all the pistol round essentially for BBL. TL got a little bit of a buy coming in here.
I was also tempted to put Kickstarter on like for color casting.
Yeah, BBL just again. B main control.
I never watched.
In general, they're gonna want to find
R6.
a lot of early fights enabling Kushner. That's the big switch up, mirroring this TL.
That's the thing. I haven't watched any other games, so my opinion would be purely based on Valorant and CS.
Look at how much utility you have to try and get a retake off, it's really not there. You've got sky flashes, maybe a paranoia if it's still alive, but there's no real stall utility to force.
I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to have a dot crosshair with this skin. I feel like it needs to be something more snazzy.
Like this to actually make that happen. So
like a space invader or a pong.
Yeah. Well, even at least a smiley face. Oh, okay. All right. I'm pretty sure last time they played Split, didn't like Yumpy, or maybe it was the one before, Yumpy was just in God mode. Like, it was like he just wouldn't die.
Wasn't that against KC?
I don't remember. I just know he was... Oh, it was KC.
You got 2 aces against KC. That was 2 times ago. They played Heretics since.
How do you do in that game?
I don't know how we did, but they won. 13-8.
Yeah, flawless round for Team Liquid.
Fucking click on the result.
They're sending in the next one. Yumpy's gonna be able to upgrade into a rifle too. So TL looking to play to win and to just keep this carrying round after round.
Fuck your spreadsheet.
Absolutely, that I think, as you say, play to win seems to be the go-to game plan. Keep it rolling for 3 in a row. Obviously, BBL get their power around here. All
no, he was kind of mid, 11-9. It was safe running away with it.
And thinking back to how that round 1 went, it's
what
a
about
very different
versus
story when
foot?
it's pistols coming up against rifles, but they've already shown they can compete.
He also played well in that game, but again, it was kind of safe running away with it.
Team Liquid's A-take was a bit odd because
they didn't really have to use a lot of utility.
Maybe that changes when they move ahead, but just a dog in a Cypher cage to get.
When does DFM play? Tomorrow, I believe.
Flying up into mid, but
8 hours 30 live already. Yeah, we did all of Pacific. There was a 35-minute break where I put up a weight screen, and then we carried on. And honestly, I think the short walk that I did has definitely helped. Only a few thousand steps.
So they know this A side's gonna be really weak. There is a tripwire they're gonna have to blitz past, probably waiting.
Can you call it playing though?
That just got sent out from Redgar, so it is
they will attend and they'll sit in the arena.
On A, throws himself a smoke to try and play around. And he finds the first kill. He has a chance
if that's the thing, it's tough to say with Safe. If Safe can keep up this level for a long time, then he's one of the best players in the world. Like, it's undeniable. Like, the guy's been playing unreal. But he has been doing this for a long time. Like, even go back to his, I think it was his Berlin stats. Sure, they got eliminated, but his stats in the first half of the tournament were better than Ye. Like,
I mean, he literally beat Ye in that tournament. He won against top
One
tier.
trying to post up in towards Heaven means that they have got a bit of a crossfire on the go, but Liquid in position and ready. They see the leg, that's all they need. A little bit of leg, it feeds them all the info they need. 2 quick kills. And it's down to Sushneel by himself.
Was it Copenhagen or not? Okay, maybe I mixed up the event.
Yeah, it was Copenhagen, yeah.
I'll be honest, retaking with this
But yeah,
sucks.
he
It's
is.
no fun. You just have to win
He's
your
been
fights.
unreal for a
There,
long time,
Turco
and
didn't
it
even
was
have any flashes
the
left.
only
I think
sort of
he used
mistake
one
I
up
think
in Heaven
Liquid
to
made
figure out
originally,
earlier. So
which
by the
did
time they actually
confuse the
walked down
absolute
onto the
fuck
site,
out of me when they did
walking
it,
into 2
was
players
just not
holding the
have
line
him
together,
on the duel
without
list.
any utility to force him off the angle. It is real tough for them.
I felt
So
that when Guild were
the fact
running
that
him
they
on
lost
like
Aston
Sentinel and
up in
stuff.
B Heaven blew up the round instantly.
Was
That's
it
sort of your
right at the
second line
start of that
defense.
year
You're
or the
playing
year
the
before?
tripwires
When they
over
started,
intense
I
and
could kind of
the Sage
understand
to
it,
a
because that's
delayed
what they
wall in B
that's
Heaven.
what they knew
Liquid
him
aren't
to be
acting
on.
quickly enough.
It was them
You
moving him
gotta be
to
pouncing quick there for BBL.
duelist
It
that
was a
made him look
duelist a
good
little
on
bit
him.
on mid. Yeah.
Once more, you can't help but ignore the fans. They know with 3 rounds of the mount, Liquid are already off
When
to a
does Ryan
flying
play?
start here on that
Ryan's
map.
always
Split.
playing. He's a player.
Let's go, Liquid.
Oh, you want to get involved in the action, do you?
Yeah, throw me out there.
Okay.
What's some fun? We cast from an audience.
You just do any excuse to yell, I suppose. Fair play.
No, we don't need much
I
invitation.
thought
That's
Yumpy
exactly
was a
what we're
crazy
gonna do
Jet.
for
When
the next couple of
Yumpy
hours.
started playing Jet, he was the
Okay.
craziest
BBL are
Jet.
gonna
You
try
thought the
something
shit
up
that something was
here. I'm
doing was
expecting to see
wild.
maybe
Go back
Turco
and
send
watch
a
old
flash out,
Yumpy
find the
demos where
smoke.
he's dashing
Hold on
into
a
sites
second,
with a
that
judge.
Flash goes past the smoke, but not really
Upcraft
peeking
in.
on through it. Kushner holding the tighter angle back in vents. But they are going to end up working back over to A. So already the lurk smokes of the Cypher have been thrown out through those at the start of the round, I assume.
I like
That's
looking
usually
at
the
what
play, and
sort
yeah,
of
they can just follow
size
along with the
pillow
dog. This time, Dog sending it
Redgar
down
would
onto the site,
need
looking out for any
for it to
awkward shorty
reach
corners
the
or
back
judge
of his
corners, things
chair
like that. But it seems on the
to
line
his
of
neck.
Irams, really. Sushni's playing off of this A side completely.
It's very clean so far from Liquid.
I remember a lot of things. The amount of times he would die with a spike on a sent B main, just dashing somewhere with a judge, I was just like, please, please stop. Oh my god. Okay then.
It's against the Nico.
Insane.
Yeah, but even still, they all died in a
Nothing to go
second.
there, but the combination of Sky plus Omen Flash.
I think Liquid have a good read on where BBL like to go.
Mid ascent, yeah. He was the original Judge King. But then again, Sliggy loves the Judge, so maybe it was Sliggy's fault.
So far, it doesn't matter if it was the push up mid playing off the Sky Flash, the full executing towards A.
Sup,
or
MGO?
that crunching towards Heaven, it
Link
just did not
is the
matter.
Judge King.
Liquid were ready and prepared, and BBL simply
He's
were not.
the
Alright, so white
Judge
flank for BBL.
Hookah King.
Kushner has the operator. How does he activate himself?
Name me
to
another
find an early
spot that
fight,
Link
take an
played with
early
the Judge.
pick? He's been playing Vents 2 rounds in a row. They didn't know he was stationed in Vents.
Just
but
outside
an early
Hookah?
flash makes it very hard for him to actually peek into that. Finding angles to operate when you're up in mid is really, really tough when you don't have a
Lamps?
reach for the
Did he
early
play on
stall
Lamps?
power to force them back off the angles. You can
Ascent
see when they've been
Boathouse?
working
I don't
mid,
remember
Sage
most of
just
these.
instantly
I remember
using
him
that
on
dash to
Hookah.
quickly,
He was the
clear the
Hookah.
space and make it so that
He is the
it's
king
too
of
tough for
Hookah in
Kushner
my
to
mind.
hold one angle.
And other
Jet can
people
be pushed
tried
up onto
to
the
steal
box,
it,
onto the-
and they
onto
failed.
the wood too,
Like
so
Redgar.
now you have a Jet op that's
Saw
in spawn, floating
yeah.
back
T1
over
and
B
Zeta
Heaven.
doing
It's
it
not
earlier
the
as well.
easiest thing in the world.
Not playing off those longer angles right now.
think it was
no,
10,
absolutely being
maybe?
forced into slightly less comfortable ones for an op wielder.
1 versus
but
3
one they're gonna
Link.
have to play around regardless.
I think Team Liquid.
I don't
the
remember.
stationing
I
of
don't remember.
Redgar
I'll have to
B
go back and
knows
have a
there
look.
should be a Sage wall here, so they might wait to actually time their fake into B Heaven.
Says a
When
lot that you
Sage wall
forget
drops,
the
they've now
good
broken the
Judge plays
tripwire
and you
up in A
remember the
Heaven, so
bad
BBL,
Judge
you can see,
plays.
are slightly
I try
confused.
just not to
Seekers
remember
will
Judge
inform where they
plays,
wanna
just
pivot
in
to. I think
general.
they saw 2 going
I remember
over towards
Redgar getting like a 3K
sides.
against Crew.
Here we go.
Like,
Swing up the back of the Seekers again. Great team
like
play coming in on the
carpets or
utility,
vines?
but
Is that what you
this
call
time
it?
around, Safe doesn't find his victim. Wall goes up. They're
Safe has spent like half of this round fucking
Straight into the
blind.
ice, though. Nothing more to be said as Brave picks
Oh,
up one
oh,
more.
oh,
Spraying
oh,
in
this
there,
is
notices
awkward
one
as
more
shit.
down low.
How
Doesn't
is-
find him in
how
time.
is
Two more
Soulcast
quick
alive for
kills
that
come back
long?
for BBL.
They're all gonna
4v2
die in the same
finally get
corner.
control
It's
of
just gonna be the
around
same
here.
fucking
That's
corner.
what-
Nice little one-way dropping down into that one. That's going on walkabout. Has 2 kills, 12
He's fucked.
seconds. Still
He's
an
got no
operator on
time.
site. Has to take this fight quickly as the clock winds down. Kushner won't give him that angle. And
Yeah, it's
without the
done.
spike, there's no hope of a plant. Best case scenario, he can remove the op from the field of play. That's what he's going for.
Oh, yeah.
And Kushner with
Nicely done.
another whiff.
They have money,
loses out on
and
that. No
BBL
chance
have
of
barely
recovery.
anything.
It's certainly no round win, but a lot of
Yeah,
damage
he's
still
kind of
done to the
obliterated
BBL
their
side, that
economy.
feels like. And you
The
can
thing
see
is,
now
though, I
even for them
don't,
it's not
like-
gonna be a full buy coming out.
Especially where
You get
Kushner was
lucky
playing
when it
that
comes to the mix.
operator.
Yeah, Kushner's
I don't
gonna
know.
have the knife, so still some
Like,
room to work
initially,
with on
he
that
was
one.
playing it
But,
way more
all
aggressive
things
into,
considered,
like,
even
mid.
though Team Liquid fall in that, they fall after dropping 3 players consecutively.
I feel
into
like
this
the op,
which
either
they
you
weren't
play
really
aggressive B
prepared
main
for.
or you play A.
At the same time, the operator, which I think was supposed to be the swing, did not find much value. Kushner's going to have to be on it once he saves up enough to go for that again, but I feel like spending all that on the Bucky might be a problem. Just get spammed out through the box.
Oh, that's the greatest Blade Storm of all time. Just gets blinded and fucking wallbanged.
Couple of pings out.
It was
Off
like
the back of
last
that, they
week
can make
as
a
well.
decision.
Team
By the
Liquid,
looks of that decision,
Team
is to
Liquid,
commit in towards the A
Liquid.
side.
they have
Team
a
Wicked, we're
Wicked.
wicked.
Peek out
Team
from Heaven.
Wicked.
Team Liquid
Jonathan
very
Ross
patiently working to get this
commentating
plan
Team
down.
Liquid.
Actually,
Wonderful
delaying
wash.
it a little bit. I wonder if anything, to buy time on that sage wall in mid. You can see where Redgar is. waiting
They're
for that
very
one to
good
break
at
before he
reading
can
their
get that
opponent,
pinch
is what I was going
back
to say.
into
Who
middle.
are? Team
Teleporting
Liquid.
defense, that'll be
Team
heard.
Liquid, yeah.
There we go.
Good
Finds
yawn.
one for himself. Redgar pulls back. And they're a little bit trapped here in the middle of things, straight over the top. The Reds comes on through. It's going to be an absolute slaughter. But Redgar
Oh,
immediately
Sarkaz got another
traded
kill
out.
at the
It's
same
still
time.
round advantage to TL, though, in the 4v2.
Yeah, they got a save.
Yeah, they're just going to back out of this one.
Liquid
Nats
would
is
have
having a
been
great
the
time so
biggest
far.
They need to save.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
they've been
broke.
spending down so much.
Liquid can outclass Na'Vi if Na'Vi play
10
troll
by
comps.
an operator for
Why
Kushner.
is that the only
That's
way
an
that you
idea,
think
but
that
is it the
Liquid
play?
can win? I think
I mean,
Liquid on a
honestly, I
good
think
day
BBL's best
could beat
chance is
Na'Vi.
unlocking
I don't
the
think
op.
that's like anything
Because
crazy.
It's so hard to
Liquid
I don't think it
were
matters
so
if they
better
play
than Na'Vi.
troll comps. I think Na'Vi, I would say like 7 out of 10 times, I would say that Na'Vi
your
win.
heels because then you've got this situation.
I think the other
where,
reason why Na'Vi won
of
last
course,
week is
there's,
just they were
you're
much
in a
better in like
retake spot
clutches and stuff.
retaking with this
Is it really
comp,
outclassing? Yeah, I don't think there's any realm where either of those teams outclass each other. Like we saw it even with a stand-in, it was 13-11, 13-11. 6 out of 10 times. Like, okay, you've tried to reverse it on me. Tom would look like Ryan Gosling if I had hair. So basically, you're saying I look like a bald Chronicle.
Are the casters gone?
I don't know.
Did they get Thanos snapped?
If they just decided to like let it run.
Must
Maybe
be
they-
something cut out.
Maybe they accidentally muted them.
They've actually just decided to be in the crowd now.
Right, well, we're going to be getting back into the game now. Team Liquid,
Are we
5-1 up,
doing the
facing off
Yorkshire
against
cast?
BBL. I've always wanted to cast. It's been my dream for years. As you can see, building up into a little bit of a mid-play with an aggressive push coming in for the defender side. As they're going to smoke deep. Redgar waiting patiently, and mid-control is being battled for. Aslan just lurking around the smokes. Got a real opportunity here to try and find some sort of opening kill. The jump up's a little bit risky, though, from safe.
A disaster.
It's going to be that opening kill.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, there we go. They're back.
2 kills in middle as well.
Hey, you're pretty good at that. You should consider getting
Brave,
into
I think he
casting.
went up on the
Yeah,
zip
bro
line
thinks
to
he's on
take
the
flight.
team. Fuck.
We just weren't pushed up fast enough for that to end up mattering. He's really the last line of defense.
There we
because
go.
BBL
I
finds
covered.
himself
I
stuck
covered.
behind the Cypher
It's all
crypt.
good. It's all good.
Try to jump that? I don't know.
Damn, I hope I make it one day, really.
When he got caught by it.
Sure, there you go.
I won't count on
No
it.
threat of a
I'd love to
flank
go to an event like
potentially there.
Japan.
Team Liquid have been playing so patiently though.
Now
Really
you're just
waiting to
burning
read
yourself.
out and see if there is going to be a quick rotation. The Sage Wall's been pretty standard for them, blocking off really anything. Brave
Same,
last time
Tom,
was
same.
no
You've got more of a chance than I have, Gorilla. Let's put it that way.
I think really for Liquid it's the variation in pace. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
game
can
changers
pull
from
on
home.
seconds
I like
towards
game
there, the other
changers,
side
but
really
it'd be
held
better
back
if it was
and figured things
somewhere.
out, let BBL be the ones to come pushing in towards them, and they punish them every step of the way. I mentioned it earlier on, but well drilled on this map looks like the summary for Liquid.
Can
so
you do
far,
the
as it's
Golem
pretty much
voice?
guaranteed to go 6-1 here
It is nasty.
I don't want that to be what.
Oh,
Hold on.
what?
Hey.
Hello? What is going on?
And we're out of there. All right, so we'll load back in. A quick little timeout for another one. As we can step
No,
away
those are
from this.
never,
Honestly,
those are
I feel
never
like
quick.
I dodged. I was
Those are
making fun
never
of
quick.
camping high
Those
pop,
are
like,
never. He
starting
said a
from
quick
weeks,
little.
they
It's
got all
never
the-
quick.
Like, I'd cast the first game, I'd
Why
go
have you
home,
done
and then they'd have a 10 pot,
Oh.
and then we've just getting floored by him this week.
Yeah. They've grabbed us a few times.
I cast for 30
Lots of
seconds
fun
and the
with
game
you
dies.
guys in the loop
Yep.
as and when we find out.
At least
but
you're not there. having to fill. You're the best of both worlds.
Oh yeah, at least I'm not there to fill. Well, I fucking am here and I'm still.
Yeah, but you could actually just leave. You could like go.
I
for
could
10 minutes,
leave,
go
but
for
that would be
another
a
fucking
shit
walk.
watch party.
Natron, do you think, and then do it inside a room?
Is it? Then why don't schools do classes outside?
Because they didn't get the memo.
They have to manually. Yeah,
But
it's
that's like the whole
fucking.
point of school.
I know.
It's
I know.
not a
Alright, well,
quick
school's a
fix.
fraud. You
Doesn't
heard it
mean
here
they teach you
first.
everything you need to know. Were you taught about shoutcasting in high school?
No,
Exactly.
but I did it,
Exactly.
and then I dodged uni. Feels good, man.
You dodge it. Were you gonna go to uni?
No.
Were you thinking about it, or just didn't even bother?
I told my parents I'm going to take a gap year after graduating high school, and if I have a job in esports at the end of that year, I will not go to school. If I
Right.
don't, then I will. And lo and behold,
Here we are.
I was a playtester.
What's up,
Feels good,
Minky?
man. I actually remember when you first got your break into casting.
CS:GO as backup.
That was
Yeah,
what?
I'm pretty sure theirs is a little bit more
No,
fleshed
no,
out
don't say
than
2018
Valorant's
I
one
think
is.
when I hopped in.
Five
there.
then. Okay,
Good
five
times.
it is. Five
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
No, I do remember. I remember you first coming onto the LEC.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
What
left, it
don't
would actually
know
be
is
better
that
for the watch party.
While I was on the LEC, I was already cheating
Cheers.
on League of Legends.
Oh, fantastic.
That's my
When I was
top
a playtester,
top
I
gifted
got to
subber there.
play
Top
a
gifted
lot of
subber
Valorant to when I was
saying
back
that I
in
should
Valorant.
leave.
One of the first
Wonderful.
things I did when I joined the LEC was like, hey guys, you know that that game that's going to release pretty soon?
You don't want to go through
I'm
the
gonna
same
cast
tech
that.
pause?
That's
Well,
pretty sick.
And here we are. Today.
unfortunately,
Interesting.
what do you mean thank
So a little story
me?
time.
You're the guy
Yeah,
in
the
the
opposite. I went to
facility.
uni, that's
I'm
where I
sat
started
at
getting
home. I have no
Oh,
impact.
That's a gateway.
I was that trash kid that was like silver and thought he was real good at the game.
Oh, you're a perfect caster.
Why are
Days
these
over time, I didn't manage to
this?
find
I'm
one
not
time in
retweeting
silver.
this
But I remember being, like,
because
in class once,
this
we were talking
is
about, like, me and two
fucking.
mates, I live with,
This
talking about
might
the
be
game, and
one
I
of the
was like,
most
"Oh, yeah,
cursed
Legends there."
images
And this guy
I
comes
have
over, like, "Oh,
ever
hey,
seen.
You guys play League? It's like, "Yeah,
I
what rank are you?" And
just,
was like,
I
"Chest
will
down,
not
silver 3."
retweet that
And
one.
I was like, "What rank are you?"
What
And I got
in
diamond
the
3.
fuck
And I was
have
like,
you
Bearing
made?
in mind, this is like 2010, 2011.
Oh,
Why?
you're ancient.
Why?
Was there even a
Why?
diamond back then? I don't even
Well, this
know.
guy was diamond.
Why
I remember
have you
very
done
vividly 'cause my
that?
ego took such a step that day.
That's
That
the
is-
Tombizz
It
about
was,
it,
pretty
Brexit.
sick.
Honestly.
It definitely was.
That's
Hang
one
on,
of
you're
the
doing a racing
worst
casting.
things.
You know, I feel like we're
That's a
missing
profile picture? Yeah, I
pop
think
stacking.
so.
We need more of it. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, that seemed like such a
I
good
hate
angle,
this.
right? And everyone got excited about it. Seeing it was popping off with
There
the
you
cups.
go. You're getting on.
I'm in
You're
the
getting
Is that
fucking.
supposed to
But
be?
I definitely
That says it
seeing
all,
enough
really.
cups on the tables to go
Who
for
is
it.
that
Successful
supposed to
cup
be?
stackers are also really good in the game. The more you stack
Ah.
on the desk, the more kills you get in the game.
That hairline
I
is
believe
long
it. I
gone.
believe
Yep,
it.
that's
Legend
true.
says as many cups as you can
Why does
stack
it
is
look
how
like
many
Bone
kills you'll
Cold?
end on
That's
in the
just
map. You're
brutal
on
for
right
Bone
now.
Cold. What the fuck is
I think
this?
BBL could do some cup stacking.
I think
Mel,
they
why
could.
are you
Mel, fix
here?
the stream.
They could. I only see one cup stacked.
Yeah,
on
don't
each
worry
of them,
about us.
And it's stacked on the table, as a matter of fact. So
The one layer doesn't count. It's
Yeah.
got to be at least too high.
I do feel like it's
right.
a little
Well, that's,
warm in here too. I see some sweat
Can you
wiping
tell
off
us the reason
Oh,
brows.
for the
yeah.
technical
The summer has
pause? What
entered the
happened?
building here in Berlin.
It is very lovely in Berlin.
Yes.
Did the
I was in
server just
Copenhagen last
die?
week where it was like 4
Oh,
degrees
God.
most days. Come here and it's like 23 and I'm like, I was not ready for this shift.
Mel,
was
start
too
game.
disparate
Wait,
for me.
you're
Yeah, see,
actually
I
the
didn't even
server
move, but it
person.
just went
I also
from
want to point out,
overcast,
I have
rainy,
Yeah.
I've known
boom,
Mel
sun's
for a
out,
while
sun's
now.
out.
I follow Mel's
message getting back home on,
stream.
like, Saturday night.
Mel
You
has
know
just
what, the
followed
shots
me
that I
now.
packed to take to Copenhagen, I'll leave 'em out.
So
It's gonna be warm
thanks
in
for that
Berlin.
one, Mel. Really appreciate the
station.
love and
Big
support
mistake.
over these years. It's great. Thanks for that one.
Absolute killer.
Do you know what?
That's what
Zilv's
you guys
been
know
following
what's
me
going
for a
on.
while.
Still
I
waiting to
think
get back
my
into the
I think
Oh,
we
you
now
know,
have
this
the
is
answer of who my
Zoom.
favorite
It's
observer
time
is.
to get active in Twitch chat.
Oh boy.
This is the only way I know
Fake
how to fill,
friend, yeah,
right?
honestly, fake friend.
You know,
Fake
What you guys don't know, well, you might know it now.
I'm not
and then there's a
hurt.
really
I'm not
sinister
hurt,
cackle every time
really.
he puts a smiley face in chat.
That's a pity sub right
This is
there.
like-
I'll
Don't
take
get
it.
upset.
Honestly,
Okay,
love
okay,
Mel.
very sinister.
Love Mel.
Oh, I was informed. They hate Twitch.
I can be bought.
So
I
we're
can.
gonna throw it to
You've
the analyst
got
desk so
quite a
that
way
I
to
will
go
be
to catch up with
censored
Josh,
and unable
our
to speak
producer,
to the
who
tweets.
who has outdone it by quite a bit, but you know.
No, that was a bit of a weird. I think Sue wasn't expected to be thrown to that quickly. She's like, huh?
Listen to talk all day is Salah. Now we watched the first 6 rounds here, and there was one round where Liquid did lose.
I have been bribed, yes. And as I've said many times, I can be bribed again.
For me, at least, it seemed like the whole round.
Give me new idea for stream graphics.
You know, they play this one.
Honestly, the one that you just showed was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. So,
we'll give you the creative liberty to do worse.
For Liquid to be able to come back on day on, to be able to be. And to me, it seemed like they were just presencing.
We have practiced.
Everything they did was towards the A split. They didn't really have
as a stream graphic, right?
To me, it seemed like an A split, and it seemed like
I don't think so.
They were in vents and they heard rotations coming.
False. I literally looked at the last photo you did for like a good minute on stream. I don't know if you weren't here after you tweeted it at me, but I've seen it. I've seen that one. Those mouse pads. Right.
Also, Gorilla, I'm filling in as the coach today instead of Salah.
Oh, so I should bet my life savings on Vitality not winning their next game.
What the fuck do you mean? I know how to do Salah's job because he
I thought you were about to say, I know how to do coach. I'm Ryan, I know how to do coach.
I've heard his timeouts. He's like, guys, we fucked him. Come on. We got this, guys. Just fuck him.
Just fuck him. That's the Ryan mantra, not just of coaching, but of life.
Let's play confidently. They did have a lot of things going for them that day.
Twist and go kill. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
They get to decide whether they're in playoffs or not.
I mean, Gorilla, tell me that I'm wrong, but that is not shit that Salah says.
That's when everything changes, and I felt that myself recently, right? So, you know, when it is up to you and when it's, you know,
their retake's a dog shit. We just gotta fight him and fuck him.
Everything changes, I think.
That's Salah's timeouts.
Been here before, right?
The
Because
honk
last
days.
year they never really had this chance, and actually last year when they had nothing to lose, they started playing really well, and everyone's like, what's going on?
If I speak, it's a breach of contract. You can't give away those strats.
As well I'm very sorry to drop some PTSD out of you, but do you really?
Vitality, also known as Salah go fuck.
Like you said, of a more fearless, loose BBL.
Okay, look, I'm gonna. Just to be honest, I think that day they had a lot going for them. I think it was Eid, which is national holiday for Muslims, but for Turkish people especially. They had their parents there, they had new coach buff, so I think they had a lot going for them. And I think they were a little bit fearless, but I think they played a great game as well. So I think with all of those things combined, yeah, we were on the receiving end of something.
Yeah, and they had nothing to lose.
And they had nothing to lose.
Yeah. And also, do you feel like if
sounds like a lot of excuses if you ask me.
Against you guys, they would have a chance at least to come back against Team Liquid?
Oh, 100%. I think, you know, especially with Suchini and the way he is, I know.
I blame the analyst. That's what I do. I think didn't prep hard enough.
I genuinely think it's gonna
Why didn't you just stop
being able to, even if
Fusiono from headshotting?
Okay, it's okay,
why didn't you think of that? Why didn't you like make sure that his mouse was on 1% battery before like he went to play, and then he'd have to use a different mouse, and he would only get like 27 kills instead of 28.
Also, a lot of the way that I approach an analyst desk, I learned from Gorilla. So if you think I'm a bad analyst, you think the Gorilla is bad too.
Oh, that's perfect then, because I do.
I'm a BB leaver. They're going to playoffs, and then the next week I feel like, oh, something is going on. And when you have
the funny thing is, you picked one of the only people I feel comfortable enough making that joke about. Like, if you'd said that about like anyone else, like, okay, maybe if you said it about like Bambino or Big Time, I wouldn't have felt comfortable making that joke. But I'm like, it's Gorilla, it's fine. I can make that joke, and he's not going to take it personally.
Is that almost a guaranteed win for you?
I wouldn't say it's guaranteed because
he sacrificed himself.
Gorilla losing in and out of the server right now.
It is leaning towards that way.
Jesus, kick him out while he's down, right? God.
Comfortable in their play style. They're on attack, so you know, right now they're doing great. I'd say, especially in the mirror matchup. I think Liquid, as long as they don't get overconfident, as long as they don't start slacking, they'll be fine. They should win.
The thing is, I agree and disagree with him. I think that sometimes when Liquid get overconfident, they just steamroll teams. Like when you see like Safe just in the zone, they win. If Yumpy's in the zone, they win. If Nat's in the zone, they win.
I've never seen Team Liquid look overzealous. Like, I feel it happens all the time with RV, where they just bite off more than they can chew. But
I've seen them look overzealous, but they look better. Like, it'll be like, Yumpy gets an ace on fucking Breach, and I'm like, right.
Team Liquid approaches split in the pre-map segment, so there's a perfect opportunity to talk about that now. So I mean,
credit to the desk being able to fill when we've had like what fucking 4 rounds of stuff.
And this is the first 10 seconds of the attack side. So typically, and Sola also talked about that,
Jesus.
they do a 1-3-1.
Get off my ass today, Tom.
1-3-1 formation. That means that you're gonna have one player in the lobby of B.
Ice, why have you added Ender in that fucking tweet?
One player controlling A. The player that controls A.
You're just trying to get someone to retweet it, aren't you? That's the goal for Ice, is to get someone to retweet that fucking stupid Thanos pic.
Hey, Atriox, if you're still here.
Always on this side of the map. Doesn't matter if the team wants to go B or A. He's always in this spot, and you can see that his camera. Gonna zoom in. This is like always the same camera that controls the ramp, something that Nats loves to do, and we didn't see BBL do much about it. So they leave this area
to start game.
for Nats to control, which allows him to get the map control when the entire team is actually doing pressure
I saw you cast
there's
with
also one thing that was
Zesh
happening in this game. We're gonna put in all the players
in December
on the map,
and Dinko.
and we're gonna separate the movement based upon
that wasn't a VCT.
On A or on B.
So first, that sounds like an excuse to me.
It's very simple. It's the same formation.
I don't get
they start working mid, they go back towards B.
What's the tech pauses today? Fuck knows.
There's almost no movement.
Well, we're going for a 24-hour stream at this point.
And so far, we didn't see really BBL read into that. So they were like just getting that map control for Liquid without any disruption from the side.
Need somebody
and
to
that was
cast
very
with.
efficient for
kind of
Liquid
the
so
problem.
far in this game, because when we're going to swap
a duo.
so far.
What about your
in this
Discord
game, literally, this is, we're going to turn off the smokes and the walls and the depths, so we're going to leave only the movement. This is how Liquid plays.
You and TMV,
so far
it'd be the most analytical cast ever.
Right now, as you can see, B main.
Yeah, nobody wants to fucking have
zero movement in the first.
Well, revenge.
That's the space that BBL could be taking, but they are not.
Revenge is a
that.
dish best served cold, I guess.
They have right now in this game, because if they don't know if it's a B or A hit, they cannot.
You need a play-by-play. I got you. Yeah, Mo is known for his play-by-play.
Because Liquid kind of changed their mind, but in general, it seems like Liquid follows.
I think it'd just be Mo just running his mouth at me the whole time.
And it's up for the grabs for BBL.
Do you know what's funny? A game where there wasn't a tech pause, DRX versus DFM, when it was the only game that day. There was no tech pause, and I did a 2-hour stream.
It's a massive task. I think, again, I bring a lot of the issues that we're seeing right now in this early.
The amount of tech pauses that you've had today might be longer than that now.
Oh no, it is. It is. It's not even. It's not even close.
It's going to be a lot about who's more comfortable in the comp and who is just utilizing it better. And right now, Liquid are utilizing it.
Yeah, no, they're starting an hour early so that they can take into consideration all of the tech pauses.
Almost overstacked, so there'll be a round where they start free on A, and then Kushi will instantly rotate if there is no pressure anywhere else, or if there is no pressure on A. Sorry. And then when we get to the third interval of the game, I like to say, the 30 seconds, that's when you see them almost, you know, they'll be 4 on B. The round they won, for example, they were 4 on B after being 4 on A 20 seconds before this. They're running around a lot and they're moving around a
Name
lot.
some of your favorite games of all time.
And he will find that out. So I want to see a little bit more calmness. I want to see them.
I really enjoy it. Well, recent one I really enjoyed playing God of War.
Yeah, I also
and actually the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor, that was very good. But if I'm going like old school games, Gears of War 2 was elite. That was like my favorite like sort of game that I think I was actually okay at when playing online. Loved that game.
What do you make of that?
Halo 2 was also a banger.
In the moment, you forget everything almost. It's almost natural. So when you're 6-1 down and it's going round by round by round.
I do like playing Civ. I'm not good at Civ, but I like playing Civ.
For the losing side. It's always
that's my chill game. I'll play that with a couple of mates and just like I'll watch some stuff.
You want to keep going. You want to keep that good feeling.
While I'm playing.
Everything feels right. We have the right reads. We have the right play. So right now, it's
what else is a good game?
Time to breathe. They get time to kind of think about things and consider things.
Red Dead Redemption.
We'll
I never really. I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is gonna piss off a lot of people. I started playing that game.
Okay.
There was about 15 minutes where I was walking in the snow, and I got bored.
Yeah, hopefully not that much. You know,
I apologize in advance for everybody that's gonna tilt, but like, I couldn't be arsed. It just took too long for anything to happen.
Lost the confidence that they had when they were running the breach. It seems like Team Liquid also realizes that there's not much that they can stop.
I know you're aiming at Costa, but it's not direct to you, but the desk. Do you think they ran out of jokes?
Right?
Yeah.
What?
I think, you know, when you're playing as a mirror comp as well, you know what its weaknesses are, right? Especially Liquid, who I think they've been playing this comp.
I'm trying to think what else.
Right?
So I've Halo 2, Gears of War 2.
You know, limitations, they know its possibilities. So I think as soon as Safe realizes,
Maybe God of War. Honestly, I really enjoyed that game. I'm trying to think what else I played when I was younger that like was a game that I went back to again and again. It probably would be something Star Wars.
Sorted as we speak. Liquid have been awarded the last round, and we would be going to round 8 when we come back into this. We're going to head to a break, and hopefully
wait, why were
everything will be sorted.
Was it because they were midway through a round?
I guess so.
So that's going to be 7-1? Oh no, they're going into round 8, so it is 6-1. GTA San Andreas? I did love the old GTAs. GTA 5 was pretty good as well when you started playing that with like mates. I also liked some of the old FIFAs. Oh, there's no timer, 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 there's no timer. There's no timer.
Oh, if they're in a 4v1, I don't think BBL can really argue against it.
Oh, you fucking bastard. 8 ads! 8! And this is midway through a game. You can't give me 8 ads.
That's funny. I have none.
I cannot believe it.
You made one mistake. You never took my car.
We gotta get paid. That's why they can afford to give me all these subs, because they're getting all the fucking money back off my bloody watching of ads. I've probably watched about 100 ads today on different VCT channels. And you know what? I'm not buying any of this shit. Just refresh? No, that will start the ads again. Trust me, that doesn't work. CS? Yeah. Super Auto Pets. Overwatch?
I heard you talking about it.
No, I mean, that's what he said is one of his all-time games.
Oh. Overwatch back in the day was good. It's very good.
Nope. No, sorry. Disagree.
You're just cringe.
You like Overwatch. If anything's cringe, it's that.
I liked Overwatch.
Nah, I bet you like Fancy Diva or something.
No.
I bet you were like on those weird forums.
Valentino.
Who doesn't pick or stop?
2016 was a great year for games because you had Overwatch and you had Undertale.
Born in Roma Intense, Valentino.
I was still just on CS. I played a bit of Overwatch with one of my mates, but I didn't find it that fun. And also, community was so fucking toxic. And that's coming from someone who literally grew up in CS. Like, fuck me. Overwatch community was just the worst. Like, a woman breathes, and you just get the worst human beings possibly known to man just come out of the fucking woodwork. It's not much better in Valorant. I guess my experience is probably different. Like, I've met some toxic people. I still think that CS was worse than Valorant, but again, maybe that's just me.
It's fruity. It's fabulous.
And now they are in Valorant, potentially.
Most likely.
Get your taste buds ready.
Overwatch players are literal golems. Ah, there's still no timer. Twice in one day. Can we get 8 more ads? You stop. Can I ask right? No. No, I cannot. No, I cannot.
Sure, shoot.
No, you read the fucking comment and then you realize why I'm not asking you that question.
Yeah, no, I see it.
Fuck it, take it to the Discord. Don't ask in my chat.
What kind of question does somebody have about that kind of shit?
Yeah, that's not the follow-up. This is why you don't stream. That's not the follow-up question you asked to that. You don't want to know. How do they not have a timer? Because they don't know when it's going to start. Now I run my own ads? That would be the meta play, wouldn't it? A week delay? Nice. Well, at least then I can go to bed. Although it is not even 6 p.m. yet. We are fast approaching double digits in the ones for this stream.
I think the server just fucking broke. I don't really think it's a production problem. I think just the server died.
You'll miss post-plant? I'm not going to lie to you. I miss post-plant every week. Except for the week where Sliggy hosted me and forced me to watch it.
And the last game last week.
I don't remember watching it, which says a lot.
What was at the end of it?
Oh, yeah, you. Yeah, I remember now. I missed Double Peak. Me too. Tom, an old man going to bed at 7. Honestly, it's possible after being up since 8 a.m. Time for VCT German Extra 002 to destroy BBL. Can't wait for it, honestly. Is Ryan streaming? Yeah,
No,
it's twitch.tv/Amaranth.
I wish. I don't have permissions to stream.
Bring back Double Peak. Someone tell Tobin to stop slacking. Fucking hell. Tobin was mentally scarred because we had a video that was made with a professional player that he spent, I reckon, over a month editing, and then the file got corrupted and the man's mental was broken.
Wait, in your chat, was this just like a timed post from Streamlabs? Or is it connected to the command above it?
Sorry, what?
Look in your chat, you've got the follow Tombizz on Twitter. Was that just randomly timed, or was that based off of the command that stroke?
No, that is randomly timed.
I was gonna say that would be genuinely genius on your behalf if that was.
Yay! No! I don't need content. I need... Wait, what the fuck is this?
Salut. Am I late? No, it's fine. Don't worry. Okay, so let's start. Could you please introduce yourself? Oui. So, my name is Jean-Pierre, also known as Champion, and I'm currently playing for Team Liquid. I was born in a small village in north of France, close to the border of Belgium.
I think you're just having a fever dream.
I grew up playing piano.
It's just still the timer screen for me. I don't know what you're watching.
Because it gets me very.
Is this Fast and Furious 11?
But what this thing is all about? Oh, you haven't been told? No, pas vraiment. Not really. Oh, so how did you get there? In Valorant time, man. Ooh, Valorant.
Lethal Weapon 14.
When I was a child,
the budget went downhill.
With, Niveka. You know Niveka? He plays in Carmine Core right now. But we used to play a lot of CSGO together. And I was looking at his brother doing one tap. Pew, 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 pew. You know one tap? Pew, pew, pew. But yeah, I was super happy to see Scream join Team Liquid. When Valorant was released, I saw him play and was like, genius. That game super beautiful, so much colors.
Who commissioned this to be made? And how was this pitched?
So I said to myself, well, pourquoi pas?
Like, what was the
Yampy,
script?
Yampy just went out and filmed it.
Weeks,
Yeah, what was the script for this? Where, like,
I will never forget what
someone gave this to him and he went, yeah, alright.
He says to me, qu'est-ce que tu manges? And from that point,
False, I am so scared of whatever the fuck you're gonna have DM'd to me, genuinely.
I heard you are a big fan of tennis. Do you have any tennis players in your team? Ooh, yes. Monsieur Nance, incredible player, incredible talent. But honestly, my favorite.
Please don't tell me we had like an hour or so with Yumpy and this is what was created.
And probably the best we ever seen in Roland Garros. Okay, never mind. Let's get back to Valorant. What's your favorite agent and why is it Euro? Bon question. I love Chamber because he's a cool agent and French, of course. Vincent is a very passive agent. With suits my
He's calling him by his first name.
It's a shame he got nerfed, and a lot of people hate him, but for me, he just misunderstood. Riot, please bring back Chamber. And I hope the community will change their mind about him, and I trust them because they've been so good to me. At the end of the day,
the fuck is this image? You gotta switch us around. There's no way Mitch is taller. That's not gonna work.
Thankful for their energy they give to me. Am I finished now? Yeah, definitely I am finished.
Back to no timer.
I am so fucking confused why that exists. And why that was just thrown in. I'm so confused. But hey, there you go. That filled some time. This is genuinely, though, this is like just a thing where we need something in Valorant that makes this process quicker. And we've needed it for way too fucking long. Because, like, the fact that the game crashes and we can't fix it is so shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna go through the whole Liquid team and it'll just be the same piece of content. It'll be Nats pretending to be French. It'll be Safe pretending to be French, Redgar, and then Solcas. Each getting more offensive each time it goes along. How long has this pause been? 15 minutes? 20 minutes? 25? I don't know. It's been long enough. Oh, God. Would you do a tier list? A tier list of what? Are you going to send me a tier list and I'm going to fill it in? Or do I need to go to the tier list website and upload the images? Pizza toppings. See, the thing is, I normally eat a fucking margarita, so that's not going to be the greatest fucking tier list ever, is it? My favorite pizza topping is cheese. Valorant agents? Oh, God. Fuck it, out of sheer boredom. Oh, I've just been flashbanged. Is there a way to... Nope, that's just changing the... Okay, we're getting flashbanged, I guess. Alright, so obviously, straight off the bat, where's Phoenix? Get in the bin. Get in the bin. No, we're getting flashbanged. That's what happens. Killjoy goated. I'm just gonna do this really fast, and it will piss everyone off. Do I put Sky up one? Oh, I'm tempted. Cypher. Oh, Cypher's not on the level. Ah, that's silly. Now that's silly, but I'm keeping it. Sage going down there. Omen. What's playing? Oh, it's just a different song. This is the fastest tier list you'll ever see. Oh. This is just hard trolling, I'll be honest. Oh, yeah. Fade. I think Fade is top of B. There we go. Done. Done. That's my tier list. To be honest, I feel like I could do this, and it would still make sense. What are we thinking? No, Yoru's staying with it. Like, that was real slow. I don't think that was slow. I think that was lightning fast. Go on, Ryan. Have a look at my tier list. What do you think? Anything egregious? Is Ryan even still here, or is Ryan fucked off? I don't know enough Pokemon, so that's not going to work. Raise that low? I think Raise is good, but I think everything else in the list is above. Ryan went to play Overwatch? Fair enough. See, I feel like nobody's that mad about this. Rate all the... Oh, they're all S tier? There we go, it's done. Except Ryan. He's in D tier because he walked off when we're doing a tier list. God, let's... There we go. Oh, now it's burning the retinas of my eyes. That's what we needed. This is the screenshot you get. Jet not S? Probably could be. I'm considering spending... I don't remember what my points even do. What was 25k? Watch this video. My eyes. I feel like Viper and Sky can be played on basically every map at this point. Right, well, I think that tier list has been done. I think we can all agree that's perfect. And now we go back to nothingness. Shall I have a look at the Pokemon one? The thing is, if I do Pokemon, aren't I going to get, like, copyright strike by fucking...
What tier list were you doing?
Oh, here you go, Ryan. Go look at the stream. I'll take it off of blinding eye mode. What do you think? What agents would you change? Crisp tier list. That'd be too controversial.
So, like, what agents would I change?
Yeah, of my list, who are you moving up and down? By the way, I did this in 30 seconds-ish. Maybe a bit more.
What are you basing this tier list off?
How good an agent they are.
As in how strong they are or how well designed they are?
How strong they are. As said, I'm open to interpretation.
Gecko's up to C. I think Neon and Cypher up to B.
I don't think Neon and Cypher are as good as like any of the agents in B.
I'd probably move Breach down then. I mean, Breach is good, but I don't think he's like Harbor, Fate, Silver, Ray's good.
Maybe not.
It's like dependent on maps, isn't it, really?
So in other words, list is perfect. All right, moving on.
Yep. You should do a tier list of the agents based on how well they could, in the street, get you to sign up to a charity.
Done. Because I'm a heartless fucking bastard, Ryan. There you go. That was easy. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec.
We're back!
Hey guys!
How's
Welcome
it going?
back to the show.
I think
Took
we're
us
all
a hot second.
We're all a couple of years older, but we are back and ready to play.
Yes, and we have some important context to give you. So we are going to be loading into round 8 here. Round 7, well, it didn't completely conclude. It was a 4 versus 1 situation after the spike had been planted in favor of Liquid when the server crashed and we were kicked out of the game. So the referees did award the round win to Liquid, and we are moving forward with them taking that round for 1.
There wasn't too much time left on the spike either, so the chances of coming back in a 1 versus 4 and sticking the defuse was basically locked out.
Did Tom literally leave and then it's on again?
We go back in at 6-1 to Liquid. If you are tuning in a little bit late, well, hello and welcome to the game. It has been a Liquid run-through so far.
What do you think of Overwatch's potential and will it succeed on that? Because all I see
and for
is
Sliggy,
the
I hope
improved...
you can find some time today to get some rest. I know you've had pauses all
I'm
over the
not
place.
particular. I think it's a good game. I'm excited for PvE, but I don't know how I feel about it.
I feel so bad for Tom. I'm really absolutely not being sarcastic.
We should have told him to take a power nap. That's the thing. I'll be honest. Anyways, we're gonna jump.
Wait, what have I just missed? I've just heard my own name being said on the stream.
BBL find some success earlier into these rounds, and one of the big things I was talking about before we went to the break was BBL need to find windows in which Kushner can take early fights. I'm already a little concerned because their Sky isn't playing around mid, so he's just playing this sort of passive angle in vents, hoping that someone might eventually run into him. But TL consistently have just been diligent, smoking it off and not allowing him to
I
fight.
should take a map.
BBL were a lot more passive in previous rounds on the B side, whereas here they've actively challenged in towards mid. Yeah, really giving Team Liquid something to think about, and as you can see, they've led a couple of members of their own. And the pick over by A that allows Sushni to pop that ultimate gives them perfect information, knowing it's going to be a B split. You can see Sushni out committing to the long flank angle, but Yombi kills the solo B player. Site will belong to them. It'll be a 3-on-3 retake.
Now we're back to regular viewing of Liquid shit-stomping BBL.
From Sushni. He's got a great chance here to
Sorry for the interruption. This has been BBC One.
The Red Guard's got the read.
He saw the shoulder.
Understands that it's there. I think they both know about each other at this point. It's just about who wins out on this 1v1.
Oh yeah, if there's another tech pause, I'm going for a 45-minute dump.
Now he has. Sushni still wins it out. Into the 3 versus 2. BBL in a good spot here to be able to take the round back.
How did Soulcast get up here?
2 players.
Just hiding inside of the smoke, popping out around the corner. Second shot. Comes down.
Oh, never mind.
All situation kind of with
back well after the break, up to 6-2.
Huge play
Please don't
coming
cost.
in there. I mean, I thought.
Oh my God, what a play!
Soulcast might have just won the round. Even
Oh
with
bloody
the
hell! What a great retake from BBL.
Winning their fights, trading
Fucking
1-1 in
fantastic.
mid, finding the pick over on ramp is really.
Tech pause worked in favor of BBL.
The one lurker right from Team Liquid. It forces them to swing into the B side.
That's a 3v3.
Sushni being able to find 3 with that flank kill as well.
Very
nicely done by him.
It's a start.
False, honestly. I don't know the answer to that.
A little bit more. I just really enjoyed how BBL stacked up to match them 3 for 3 in the
Be very, very lucky.
That was the big change for me compared to what we'd seen previously. Other times that we've seen
Can
Liquid
Coach talk in
just
attack
blitz their
force?
way in
No.
towards the A side. And that looks to be the same
Which
again
makes it
here.
worse.
Even with the Sky
Everybody
Flash
just
coming
has to
on
sit in
through, Liquid is
silence.
still moving at some pace as Heaven is
The
what
only
they're
coach who
challenging.
could
They know
talk
the
was
fight's been
Salah.
happening a little bit deeper in Heaven, especially after that
That's
Oh.
nap
'cause
switch.
he's
So
on the
trying to
desk.
punish it, just ulting the Omen back into the site,
Oh.
knowing no one's actually down there.
I thought it was just 'cause he
Making
was
it fix that.
beautiful,
They
but,
don't
you know.
necessarily need Heaven control to get onto this site and go for the plant now. But there's no
Imagine if it was
smoke
just
on Heaven. That's what they have to wait
built
for
into
Redstar
the
to have another
coaches
one.
that even if their team's not
Otherwise,
playing, they
very hard
can't
to scale
talk
for. You
during
can
the
see them hugging the
timeout.
left side to actually get
It's
on
like
the
the
Yeah,
mini
that
that's going
seems
out
fair.
shopping. They can't ask for stuff because
Aslan's ready for it.
So close, but as you say,
Can't talk.
Aslan with the read. A 5v4 for BBL. Now got to try and work things out into a retake, and this is what I'll give them in the earlier rounds. They were excellent at retakes. It could be the same story here.
Look at the Twitter.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Paranoid. Turco's flash just came off cooldown. They're not really
I'm not
moving
sure I
off it,
want
just
to.
aware that a player is there. The Paranoia not connecting. It's a bit slow here.
I think safe whipping through pretty much all of those there as well. Left with just the off one side.
they're
but
moving
it's
up to
a bit of a
ramp with the
slaughter
off.
going out. 2
Oh,
versus
oh,
1
oh,
left.
Oh, because I got the blade storm.
Turco has no ammo left. Nats with the finish off. And Liquid move up 7.
And now we're back to regular viewing of Liquid just
Team
stopping
Liquid, good
BBL.
pivot there just to completely ignore Heaven. They would have been walking into 3 players with all the smokes. I thought the pathing onto the site was safe. I mean, the way they can sort of move around and decide to end up hitting this A site's been very good.
Oh,
not
send
allowing themselves
Tombizz.
to get shot out from Heaven. Later then, it
Mitch is going to be so happy you made him taller,
It
honestly.
got slightly chaotic in the rounds, but
You can make it
unfortunately
here.
for BBL, none of their utility was really hitting the back site. They were all funneling together instead of really trying to drop out of Heaven with a few players. It just meant that they were relatively easy to be swung on by the players positioned around Flower Box.
All right. Much more spread out set from Liquid here. Normally you see them at least group either hard and towards mid or
Hey,
all
honestly,
focused on
the
towards A,
paycheck
but
will
you can
probably
see
be
this kind of
worth it.
3-1-1 setup so far. Turning into a 3-2 as they all
The
start
second
to
British man
converge
to
on
leave.
mid.
Wow,
It's
too
pretty empty on
soon.
the side of
Too
BBL. Just
soon.
the stage here to hold. Really, the agent that you want to be in this spot as well with the wall on side.
First the Queen dies, and then Death gets kicked from Sentinels. Can life get any worse?
BBL unfortunately just not finding that early
If
fight.
you're British,
And
it
one
most
rifle,
certainly
you're hoping
can.
to get a pick, turn it into something, but this is the round Team Liquid aren't going for the 1-3-1 lurk play, you know?
Oh boy.
You don't want to give the risk over.
Aslan's just posted ready with the judge.
Yeah, but nobody really
no
likes
judgment or
him, do
execution to be
they?
done today as they're going to
Come
back
on
away
now.
as they're moving towards
This
garage.
is really good. Sorry, because they're attack opping with the jet.
Oh,
when you
so it gets
play
worse.
committed
Yep,
to the
fair
site,
enough.
trade the operator back, so Safe can actually enter with the dash and the rifle. That's perfect on the protocols there for them. Still have to get past Sushni.
People are
Right
more
close on this
angry
corner,
about
but the
Meghan
Seeker's gonna
Markle
give him
than they
away.
are about
Tries to do what he can.
Prince
The ball comes
Andrew.
in and
Yeah, I think
Soulcast
we
is
don't bring
straight
him
on
up on
top.
the stream, preferably.
Seekers, as you say, doing work as well, making sure Heaven's side is clear. They're looking pretty good here to make this one work. They've got the full control of the sights. Down goes the spike as well, and there's nothing they can do to Soulcast, who's found himself 2 in the round already.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to play out these retakes. Not gonna happen. Poor Turco's dancing and weaving.
Jesus.
Just in the matrix there, bullets going around his head.
Oh, the attack up from Yampi is out now.
It's wild. It surely
Honestly?
has to end eventually. Yeah, okay, the shorty has enough
Why not?
area of effect.
Yeah.
Right, you just physically can't
We're
miss
winning
with that gun.
8-2
It's like
on
fighting
attack.
against a Jack in the Boxer. That's what tickled me the most. Up and down, and then finally blasts his head clean off his shoulders.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff, and Liquid and Fields are now back in control with 2 rounds in a row.
Sassy better
Oh, that's
IGL.
just gross. He's paranoid, or I think the
What,
Seekers
than
ended up
death?
to the near side. That's what really happened there. The wall.
Well, let's go on tournament history as an IGL.
I wanted to see the dip first, but no.
So you've got Death,
Easy pop
going
up,
to
and like I said,
Champions,
Liquid and
having a
Fields
decent
now rewoken
performance,
back up
and you've
again.
got
Here,
Sassy.
I saw it in the last round looking for the other fight. Like, I really don't like the way BBL are moving their jet around the map. Kushner has played vents every single round. He's never had an early fight go his way. Now they're starting to play aggressive with Turco. Last round it was pushing outside of A. This round it's pushing B. But Team Liquid are
Not
Oh,
just
as an
running
IGL, he
over
didn't.
these site players on A. There's nothing they can do.
Looking to make
As
use
an
of the side
IGL,
as well. Sparkle's
his greatest
back
achievement
immediately away.
is-
They almost had the read onto the jet. Coming in for the cross. Kushner still stays in one piece for now. And once again, it's a side blow coming out of Liquid, but it's all the scrap around Heaven. And Liquid pulling them down to hell. There's only the one left standing up there.
Pretty
One
sure
side on
Sadak was
screens
also
too.
on
But it
Vikings.
feels impossible yet again for BBL to fight back in this round.
Actually, 2 versus 5 is just not going to happen.
Wow.
A flawless round for Team Liquid. And no matter what stage of the round it is, I just think this is very clean gameplay because they've run into this situation a couple of times around the A side, or maybe they find the opening kill, but when they have to commit in, they don't have 2 smokes ready to go. Right, Redgar is lurking up through mid. I believe he's using his
I think it was
smoke
CT side
around
calling. He did the for exit, if I'm not mistaken.
Smoked off screens and then avoided Heaven by pathing close to the left side. This time they smoke Heaven, and the same time they're scaling up, they send a Sky Flash back into screen so they have time to work onto the site and get the plant down. BBL just can't do anything about it. Even when they think they have windows in which they can fight, they're getting hit by it.
I think it also, like, New Loud has proven, like, obviously Aspas has been proven to be just as fucking god tier as we thought, but it's also proven how good Sadak is as an IGL. You can bring in 2 rookies and get to a final of a tournament, and then absolutely slaughter all America's competition.
Players without any real utility. The flashes are on the B side of the map.
The guy is good at his job.
Up on top of Rafters here. He'll slowly work in. There's still an Omen battle potentially on the opposite side of the map if the timings work out between Brave and Redgar.
Redgar doesn't look too phased right now, though. Just ignoring this left side of the map and just watching out for any lurks. No one's yet coming. This
is a unique attempt on the A site, though, because they're waiting, you know, heard Salah talk about on the desk for like the 2nd cycle of utility before committing. Usually they were just instantly moving off of it. But now they're waiting to sort of creep in, expecting BBL to anticipate a rotation. Yeah. And you see BBL are not confident in their positions on site. So now they're looking to move through Heaven, break down the tripwire. Hey, the lurk or the swing could be coming back into B, but they're still not fully committed over to this area. They have the idea, but they've got the absolute readiness. Even paranoid in towards Heaven as well.
Okay. This is not a bad spot from BBL. Nice.
They're crushing them. BBL had control of the area. That's why the late pivot can be a problem. And now, with little time on the clock,
nice round from BBL.
Nice round. BBL with the control over B main, the pivot from Turco and Brave secure a 3rd. It was the patience as well. Didn't all panic when they saw the push coming in towards A. When you had the smoke get dropped down in Heaven and the flash come through straight after, that'll be a flag for most teams that we're going to see another A hit coming in. But instead, only the Sage rotates over towards A. They leave the 2 on towards B. And the pincer, the sandwich. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
9-3, the safest score in esports.
Brave has a more aggressive angle onto site, while Turco can hold the cover, hold that late B main player coming on in. Team Liquid trying to mix things up.
There's no way Liquid lose it from here.
In that round, hoping that they'd been able to pull enough rotates over towards the A site, but because they didn't have any early scouting or information over B main, they were unlucky with those fights. You know, all it takes is Redgar to win his outside of B main, and all of a sudden that round is way more doable. But once the one B main player falls, and they've also got to pick on site, the round becomes almost impossible for TL to salvage. I think this is our 4th map in 3 days. It's had a 9-3 first half. We've had a lot
one train right away.
A lot of them. I think
you don't know where I live.
6-6 back on Wednesday. Otherwise,
my memory's not that good.
Mine normally is terrible, but
like you might be able to work out where I'll be next week, but that's not the point.
We've seen some maps proceed to just be absolutely dominant from the side that's head. Other times, real big swings back.
It's all right. My girlfriend's Ukrainian. She'll come here. You come here, and she'll beat the shit out of you.
Here, it's a little bit too sharp on this map though for BBL.
Yeah, they've been looking solid on a map that BBL switched up a lot. Don't forget, BBL was playing Astra, Breach, Raze. Kushner, I believe, was on the Sage previously. Yeah. Now he's on.
I'll take my father's bodyguard.
It hasn't paid off for them too
I'm still confident.
But
you could have said anything there. You could have said, "I'll bring a tank," and I'll be like,
for them now on attack, they can
Ukrainian girlfriend.
Focus themselves a little bit more. But all things considered, this is a very important match for them. Again, in terms of the standings, a win here from BBL over Team Liquid would put
good luck. That's what I'm saying.
Tied at 4
Punch you and run. Okay, there you go. That makes more sense. There you go.
Heading in to a final week of matches. To try and make it to that top 6 and move ahead. There's still very much all to play for next week, which is exciting.
What if I have one too? Now that's a standoff. What will actually happen is they'd both start talking to each other and then beat the shit out of both of us. For setting this up in the first place.
Number 3, so big stuff for them to get back on track with things after bringing Safe back in. Was ill in their match against Na'Vi where they went really close, even though it was a 2-0 for them. Team Liquid are going to
then you'll lose
big
Hayes.
Threat come the postseason, assuming everything can continue moving smoothly for them here. And we'll start with putting together a pistol round to lock BBL out of this map. All right, second half coming up, BBL.
We spoke earlier on about their aggression sometimes, but there were questions on the desk about the comp and
Oh,
whether or not it could go
what?
aggressive. Well, at least one player can go aggressive. It's a wraparound, but Yampi's seen him.
This is
could
so
be a freebie.
funky, faking it down,
Oh!
sees the legs, and gets the kill. That was a wacky round, but now up in B heaven. The
Wacky.
paranoia coming through with the double swing. Redgar only finds one. Shocking. They weren't able to get more off of that. It'll all come down to safe.
What can he do, though? Absolutely nothing. BBL is saying, pulling out the kind of speed, the aggression. Didn't expect it to happen with this comp.
Let's go,
Soulcast,
Soulcast.
for example, but they've just shown they can do it no matter
My
what they're
UK
playing.
boy.
Yeah, that was
I believe in
false
you.
right there with Q.
100%.
Just going so
All
up
in.
over the wall.
The headshot machine. The
Soulcast
true
will find the
headshot
one,
machine.
but clock dwindling away here. Hard to see a situation where he actually has enough time to get these kills and win the round.
Right sort of idea, expecting a swing from Garage, but Sushni just being so passive here. No reason to
No way you hype this. What? Because I believe in my British boy? Yeah, maybe I was foolish, but that's what being British is.
I am
You
reminded
believe
of the
even when
first
there's
pistol
nothing
round
to believe
just a
in.
little
Look at
bit
us when
where
we fucking have
BBL
football.
looked to have it,
Do you not
know,
remember
win out,
football's
get the
coming
retake,
home?
and then the defuse
Was it ever
0.8
coming home?
seconds
Of course it
before
fucking
explodes.
wasn't.
I guess it's all the way. It would have been a very different story this
Wait,
game.
it wasn't?
Right? You win that one. It's probably 7-5 at the half.
It didn't.
More doable, so important they're able to win this one right here.
Might.
Although I think that was a bit of a pistol gambit.
No,
They
one.
sent Kushner absolutely flying around the corner there. What are they doing? Trying to steer? Little Monka steer moment.
All right, well,
Don't you remember the Cricket World Cup? No, I was busy that day, week, month, or year, whichever it was.
Slow down any events that might come on through. Interesting that they got Kushner playing on the flank by himself almost this time as well.
Yeah, sort of watching into mid. But interesting little look at sort of the protocols. For
As said, guys,
the B main,
there's
especially when the ball's
absolutely
still
no
flying
way
later on. Not too
that Liquid
uncommon to
lose
see the Owens
this.
Sort of teleport the cross to break the.
There is
the
absolutely
line.
no way they
Watching
lose.
The stage slow as well means that if anyone peeks, you're going to be spamming them through the wall if they ever try to DP you as well.
They're good.
But now they know at least
Perfect.
one player
Nailed it.
here on the site.
Doubled
They're really
now.
sort of entrenched into B now, under the 1 minute mark.
And they're rotating off.
I'm just proving to you guys that curses aren't real.
Down
Alright?
through ropes and on towards A. They've got options to work with and a lot of time to do it.
Yeah, they hadn't really.
Well,
taken
I am.
much space
Ryan just hates
previously,
Team
so
Liquid. I
still
don't know what
gotta
it
be
is.
Diligent,
Just-
working out like safe here over in the slants. He comes out around the corner and he gets one and gets out.
But pursued by Kushner, who lives up to his name. I don't know about the one
okay.
down low. Yes, they do. Turco finds his man onto a second as well. See the third. Redgar manages to find 1 and 2. Liquid in with a good chance of this potentially. No, it's down to Natsul by himself. And he's got to fight into a site that his team do not control.
Stop playing with my heart.
Even so.
Look inside his eyes. He's a menace.
Down to just 2 here. Where's the third rifle that they were able to take down? Could he get in?
Oh, I thought for a second.
So big, though.
I thought for a
Really, no one
second
cares about winning the round
the
half
Nats
point
was just
for
gonna
Nats, but the
pop
fact that
both.
BBL went for the FPX buy, right? They only take the 3 rifles. Only one of those survives in. BBL would have done wonders for not just this round, but round 16 too, in terms of just getting consecutive buys. Now they have to full buy in here on those players, going down very low, white armor to try and carry it through on the 3 players. But that is very nicely played from Redgar to get his 2 and Nats as well.
You see this being a real war of a round coming up here. Bit of a swing round a TL win. You can see them starting to feel a little bit too far out of sight for the side of BBL. BBL win, they're 3 sides away from striking distance.
Yeah, BBL should be able to buy again, though, with some knives online and 3 rifles.
I can't do anything on stream anymore without being
Thing.
fucking
Still, of course,
clipped and
going up
tweeted
10,
at me.
Definitely risky. Funky little wall there just to stop them from getting the wide swing on Raptor, so you don't have to worry about the high-low. Now just blocking off safe. I can't imagine Ghost of the Updraft Soulcast coming around the corner here as they pop on down. Redscar
Thanks,
still finds
Tio.
one on the trade and not quite through the smoke.
BBL coming out big on the spread.
Red's doing well. The Pacific watch party pops. The pops. I do like. They go. The Pacific guys go ham. We're catching them up though. The EMEA guys are catching them up. But I feel like it might be a big crossover.
A great take there. Nats once again finds himself in the unenviable position of a 1v3, and
That's what happens when you're famous. Oh yeah, massively famous. Me, Tarek, Shroud, we're all boys now.
Of course, the previous round, maybe not quite so
Can't wait
successful.
for the collab.
Breaking through mid, but
Yeah.
there you have it again with that take up towards heaven. And you saw that even though they were knocked off of swinging out rafters, because usually you want to drop hell, maybe swing one rafters as well.
I need to save Polaris.
Is
this Mission Impossible? Dun 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 dun.
Polaris can't even save itself.
One player coming in with the spam from B-Main made it so Redguard couldn't really swing off his teammates too easily to get the trade. I think he got the one, but then there's the shots coming through the smoke at him, so he backs off of that. Won't really look for any more, ends up just falling through it all. But there you see the idea of Team Liquid.
Out of everything, he picked Shroud and Taric. Well, yeah, I'm old school CS fan. Of course, I picked Shroud. True.
I know I touched on it in that last round, but it's to kind of double up on it. That's the second round.
Yeah, obviously. Me, Shroud, and Taric will have the same amount of views.
Looking for that fast control, and it gave his team a lot of space to have to make up, but 2 or 3 seconds later,
Polaris is the is that team. That might be the perfect representation.
If they close him out, take him out of a round, they lose a
I
lot
do
of
like Tim the Tatman and XQC, to be fair.
Tim
Tim the Tatman played a fair bit of CS, though. Like, I used to watch him play CS. I think he's gone back to doing, like, some, right?
The Bucky on top of it, looking to peek his head over the corner, and he's good for the one.
No, no, no!
The man is an absolute monster. 3 kills with the Bucky.
It's the greatest Bucky play of the year, guys. You've just watched it. It's the only one, and thus it is the greatest one. But there you go, the best Bucky play of the year. Don't fucking go that way. Don't. Turco has a death wish.
But the damage has been done.
There's spikes there, so you have
to show 3 players hovering towards the B site, and BBL would have loved to commit into B and maybe hold on to positions of those rifles. But the second they work into this site, you can see.
And now they go facing into Nats.
They're going to be able to pick those up, maybe calling
Tom Curse, he got 3 kills with a fucking Bucky. What curse could I have put on him?
One rifle coming in here. Side of his cage.
Oh, he's just played. Get outplayed. Get outplayed.
Himself on backside here, Brave, but he won't be there for much longer. TL move up to 10.
Why do you not like shotguns?
Soulcast making me feel
because they don't work for me. All right, they don't work for me.
Gross. Because you can see behind the wall when he's crouched, there's not really the angle there.
To be honest, the judge is fine. The judge is actually, I don't like that because that's actually a good gun. The Bucky is shit. How he's managed to do that 3rd kill pisses me off.
That's been consistent when they're fighting up through heaven. There's a paranoia and often Redgar actually just jumping up the zipline too. So they've got answers to deal with these male pushes.
Soulcast just makes anything work.
We're gonna have to figure out a way to shut that down.
Oh,
yeah, he's good at Valorant too.
Wonderful replay showing us everything there, but more's going on here. Straight away into a
we were talking about his style, right?
You can see with the shallow teleport actually from Redgar, or actually it was just the normal teleport into the corner.
Styling guns.
There's been the TP going almost every single
round. To be honest though, like whenever I see like Soulcast in like a fit that's not, well, his Team Liquid stuff's fine, but when it's his own choice of stuff, he always looks good.
Yeah.
The man has taste. Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
This is still a little bit.
Yeah, they actually have their own res. Okay, this is somehow competitive.
Smoke off from CT takes Yampi out of the fight. He's going to try to flash for a swing from Nats. No more flashes left.
Yampi 1v3.
From B main.
But to be fair, Brave is pretty low.
He's going to get healed up though.
Has to make the noise on the drop there. And the paranoia,
oh my god, just save, run away.
Util takes Yampi down to 11. He's going to have to bail.
Yeah.
Hi Liquid, please win. Love from Gorilla. That's how could you do that to the BBL fans, Gorilla? I'm disgusted, honestly.
The Resurrect as well gets traded out, but then they quickly scaled up through Mail.
Nice title, Tom. Oh yeah, I forgot to remove the bit about me not being there.
If Sage is now rezzing in B main, they can just blitz through that site. The players are going to be very far pushed forward in main, so it allows Kushner.
There we go. We've deleted that bit. Wonderful.
The bonus movement speed there too. Not just holding a rifle out in his hands.
Look, I've been streaming for 9 hours and 40 minutes. I'm allowed to fuck up at this stage.
A great play from him again, finding the angles that he wasn't able
it's
to
the only thing you wear.
Up and over the sage wall, dashing on through. There's just one player towards CT.
That's really cool. That's really cool. You know? That's really cool. Really cool. Honestly, the coolest.
I'll give it to both teams. Their attacks today have been sublime.
Well, here's where it could get shut down, though. Safe has the op underway.
Rookie numbers. Where's your stream, Mo? I don't see it.
Virtually every single round.
Repping the set. Yeah, I agree. Love to rep the set.
Kushner was really passive on this angle before.
The thing is, the BBL aren't committing the smoke.
Do you wear glasses? I have them on right now.
Also didn't see anything, and because they have that one-way too, it allows Safe to isolate the single angle over.
I just missed you guys in Berlin. Well, the 2 weeks I wasn't there. What color is your stream?
During that time, be able to scale up. So now that it drops,
lots of colors.
A little bit more confusing, but Yumpy's always here to play with him, to either flash him out if he's, you know, spotted in the corner, so maybe he doesn't have to dash, or he can just updraft and get away. That's the combination you always want to see working.
Yeah, no, they'll be rich in biz points or whatever I call them. Twitch is purple. That is true. What sound do your eyes make?
Dog, which only got saw by Brave. Didn't realize that they had the spike.
Pretty sure you can't hear that.
But even having hidden the spike, they weren't quite committing to it. Now they made the A site work. We've seen this fast stick coming out of Liquid in pretty much the entirety of the first half, and now
I'm sending in these numbers. Oh dear, they've walked into a Nat setup, and unfortunately, that means you die.
I'm gonna need a replay on that because somehow TL have a 5v3, 5v2, 5v1. They are carving.
Big boy Redgar coming through, 11 to 7.
As BBL just funnel into the meat grinder.
And a timeout.
Crusty eyes. Who do you know has crusty eyes? That's my IGL. Yeah, Redgar's popping, you know.
Might have jumped over the tripwire too. I saw the movement on it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The wire was on the map. Dog didn't catch it.
I do like how they're constantly moving around where Nats is so that they run into his setup almost every single time, and he keeps getting them early kills.
Got 2 rounds to turn this around, otherwise map is done and dusted. What better time to use it?
Just forfeit if you see Nats on the other team. That seems counterintuitive, but I don't necessarily disagree. Who wins in an aim fight between Bolster and FPS? FNS? Bolster? Probably? I'd say.
It's not something they're going to be discussing
right now, Bolster, yeah.
But they are sort of late round committing all
he
5 players down on the ground without much
stomping.
control previous in the round. Think a lot about how sometimes you like to play this map when you are playing a little bit slower. Maybe you have your Cypher trying to scale on up. Yeah, so it hugs the left side. That I assume that's just a... I actually have no idea.
Don't say the word bug, because if he was about to say the word bug, I was about to cry.
Turco saw the dog too late, tried to jump, but it was already past it. Perhaps, I don't know.
That's one to look back at later.
Yeah.
For now we move. BBL split up again, with the spike starting out towards the west, along with the Omen, the other 3 all hanging out towards Sewers and A. Just getting that feel for what the play should be, and something tells me mid is not the play, not coming up against Safe with that op.
And the thing is, all you have to do is
doing a one-way like that's pretty good for mid if you're playing with the op.
They just smoked Mail. Now they're aware, okay, the operator is in.
I didn't curse it. What do you mean? Liquid is still winning, just not as good as they were before.
The sky flash off the bat, so you have it, Turco, a shallow flash, not actually catching all the way into vents. They're still worried potentially about the operator, even though Safe has already rotated and moved over towards B.
Finesse has good aim.
It off again as well, just in case he's still posted there, but he has long moved away. Very reminiscent of one of our early rounds actually back in the first half when we
they're doing fine.
To rotate back through spawn. He was posted
if anything, this is evidence that there's no such thing as curses, and that you guys just look for an excuse to blame me for anything. Although I would appreciate if Liquid stopped fucking whiffing.
Yumpy still control of B main here. Has 2 flashes to pop out of the smoke when the team is ready up in heaven. Counter flash from Turco, but they can't really do anything off of it.
Quick.
Smoke should be dropping
use the Cypher ult.
Soon. And that's when TL are going to try to flood back into the site. They're still concerned about Brave. They know there's an Omen behind them from the paranoia thrown earlier. And here they go around the corner. Soulcast takes down Turco. The flank a little bit too late, but Kushner finds the one that gives them a chance still.
Kushner's been an absolute beast, but finally they're pulling the flank as well. Brave comes into the back.
They can just defuse. They can just defuse. They can just defuse. They can just defuse.
It's a shotgun to the face. BBL take another round, and this one's really heating up.
Okay, Kushner, show me what you got. Nutty there with the short. He just runs out of bullets going for the kills.
There's no fucking way.
Straight in there. I think refreshing that.
There's no fucking way.
Previously.
There's no way he just...
Brave, in order to supplement the take in heaven, sent a paranoia up there, so he wasn't spaced properly.
That's so fucking funny.
It was a free kill, 1 versus 1. Or 1 versus 2 walking into B main with that Cypher, but the fact that BBL and Executioner from backside is just winning out, even at a numbers disadvantage, cannot be understated.
That's pretty good. I like that one. That one was good. I enjoyed it.
Executioner apparently can do everything in this game. Been a real delight to watch him playing Jet here as he's done so
Praying
much
for Tom
work
if
on
Liquid find these
Both
clips.
halves. It was safe, probably more so in the first, but the Executioner's really warmed in.
And these shots just aren't hitting from safe.
That's
this
it. That's the second or third in a row now he's sitting with.
Yeah,
on top would have been such a critical opening kill.
Just saw a pixel there going across the smoke, but wasn't quite able to latch on. That's really frustrating. We'll only see you when you're actually walked up the zip line and you're a little bit more committed. Oh my god, that was wild.
There we go. Look, see, it's fine. No problems. It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Sent a body into it. Now they have a flash up and they can try to scale, but he's swinging into it crazy. Executioner takes him down. Still a player out in B main, but they're aware of it. Throwing that one-way smoke so Soulcast can't swing into him.
That's exactly it. And look at this, they're rushing towards spawn side. They want to contest quite aggressively here. And Nats might be about the one.
You don't miss that shot. Come on now. Oh, look at this.
BBL. To wait for those
Don't you just love to
push
see it?
One's left standing. Soulcast gets at least one back, but we'll find nothing more on this round. It's going to be 11-9. BBL really playing catch up here.
BBL have figured out something playing against Liquid here, where they don't have to fight for B main control. Remember, the entire start of this
you're gonna catch him flying.
TP into safe, so they're putting a lot of utility into Garage to make sure
I don't know what you mean. Like, why have we got so many BBL haters in here? You don't want to see BBL thrive and do well? You have to blame me if Liquid lose rounds? God. It's just good Valorant from BBL.
When they fly out, and then they're flipping the map and pushing into CT. Last time, it was a little bit more passive. They didn't go as deep as they did this round, so they're still keeping some variant.
It's always your fault. I don't know. Come on now.
To how TL are forcing them to play and making it so their retakes are a little bit awkward.
Oh man,
just a slight little
snap there. Yeah, that's the problem.
It was close.
It was like
close, you know.
Sage, right as the Omen was coming onto his screen, just got caught in the middle. Tough.
I don't know what you mean, Tobin. My mind has never gone there, not even once.
As the Liquid fans are very still firmly behind Liquid, who have called in attack timeout here.
Curse BBL, I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that.
BBL had a couple of rounds ago. This is really their last chance to try and turn things around. Otherwise, not only could we be heading towards overtime, but even a BBL win.
So what Team Liquid are thinking about right now is their mail has been falling. Since Soulcast had the insane Bucky montage, it's been a little bit tougher for them. That round they just got spammed out through a smoke and it fell apart. And I don't dislike them taking control over B main. Oftentimes that'll dissuade teams from being able to effectively hit onto that B site. But maybe playing a little bit more of a passive setup where instead of like swinging out like we saw, I think it was Safe go for something a little bit crazier in the previous round. They can play one player deeper towards Rafters, maybe jump swinging, have that Omen Paranoia ready to go from hell. You can pop up into the team off of contact on the jump swing. Because you're not playing, you know, your classic Breach Raze, which has such good control around mid, because the second you see a player, you pop the stun, then you have the paint shell on top of it. You have to fight your way through a little bit more. It's
you really need to work on your grandma, honestly.
Fights were not going their way, and now we see Team Liquid with those early fights also struggling.
Top tier jokes. Here a week.
Oh wait, this is a fast play. Hold on, I think they might move up mid.
Fuck English.
Off of a stack right now. I saw
I don't disagree with that.
The Sky and Jet ready to go. I thought we had something wild.
I like them being aggressive to try and challenge it, but no, it's a big time A hit coming on through. Both teams have seen pretty good success with these so far, and it has always come down to a very calculated retake from the other side to make it work in response.
Yeah,
here we go.
Last time they just got shredded on the
oh, dearie me. Goodbye, Redgar. It was nice knowing you.
Timeout. I like
unfortunately, you've been caught by the lurk.
Just to throw this away.
And
something else Team Liquid are going to have to consider.
Oh, I don't know how they're actually going to clear the rest of this. This actually looking like it's going to be 11-10. Who could have seen this game getting so close, honestly?
For a second there, on towards Safe, but he gets out of dodge. Now going to hold the angle himself. They've made it look so easy here, BBL. And Liquid have got to start to panic a little bit. All 4 teams.
The funny thing is, all this really does is make my stream infinitely longer. So like, we will not be chat. What do you mean? That wasn't a curse. That was an observation.
Okay, no, The money hadn't reset down below. I was like, wait a second.
Next map is Ascent.
That can't be possible, but Safe has the operator.
That's true, actually.
If I'm Team Liquid, I'm not expecting.
The thing is, BBL always bring it close, and they never close it. So Liquid are fine.
Was their cup of tea, really? Running into the Cypher consistently, so maybe trying to activate Sushni on alert with those double cages we saw Nats throw often. This is the very common Cypher setup, but Sushni hasn't been really active with those moves, mainly watching the early aggression. Similar things with Brave holding outside. Decided not to go for the operator.
I like how Anime's actually fully given up now.
It's no real way of slowing BBL down when they come in at pace. And that pace isn't always straight away from second one. It can come through the mid-round.
Shut your dirty mouth.
But Liquid just not able to respond right now. And I'm looking here. Rez available and Aslan. You've got Kushner about to hit.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I've learned something new.
The thing is, there's so few like aggressive pieces of utility in terms of ultimates with these comps, and especially like in terms of you have Paranoia and then you have Sky flashes. So when Turco uses his flashes early,
Ryan's probably just lost in the sauce right now, or he's eating again.
Flash, it just came off of cooldown right underneath that 1 minute mark. He has to wait for this next cycle of utility before he can do anything. And meanwhile, it's been 50 seconds. No one's really done anything. No one's scaled anywhere. And there was a relatively late Sage wall. Now Safe for the push out. Hey, you've lost your smoke.
Nice shot, Safe.
This round might just be cooked. They have 40 seconds. Yes, they have the res, but they still have yet to regroup as a team. And they're
the thing is, now they know there's two players on this side of the map. So chances are you're just going to gamble in this direction.
This might just be the play they need.
Tiger as well, that's a third player. They fully know where this push is going in now. And yet, oh, there we go. Soulcast, the savior, the savior.
This turns out to be the place to be at the back of the B site as they are cleaning house. And Liquid move up to match point.
BBL.
Dom is his name, and Dom in the game. See, I can do what Machine does.
Team Liquid with Save creeping up in B, finds that kill, snaps it down. Then there's the double kill from Soulcast through a smoke that just ruins it. Team Liquid very aware of this default. It's the oldest default in the book. Your smokes watches.
He definitely did something.
Throws the trips over, or the smoke cages over towards A. Well, you work up mid as 3.
Dom means stupid. Well, to be honest, what I was implying it means is probably worse. So
now they're going back to a fast move over onto ramps. The fights aren't quite there for them. There's actually going to be 2 players coming at them from vents.
It sounded like Dom. Oh, that's a shame.
No concerns about the
Dom means family. Fuck's sake. I've seen that ad enough already.
That 2 that you mentioned here a second ago, Ender, but you've also got the Omen towards the north side looking to push at the same time. This could all spin on the dime of what Kushner could have achieved.
See you later, Redgar. He heard him drop.
They're a really big kill for Aslan. They didn't have a smoke up there. Now the flash notes there's a player back towards screens. It's a hard retake to make happen without ramp control. Kushner takes the kill down onto Nats, now falls back to the rest of the team. Clock ticking.
Getting back in here is going to be so difficult.
2 more coming in through screens. The read comes in as the flash is there, but it's a classic BBL crossfire being set up. 3 players just ready and waiting. The one in heaven might yet do a little bit of work. No! Kushner bunny rabbits round the corner, puts him in the dirt. Yambi might find 2.
Nice. OT, 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 OT. Wait, so if I cheer for them, if I cheer for Liquid, I'm cursing Liquid. If I cheer for BBL, I'm supporting BBL. You guys need to make your fucking mind up.
That swing up into heaven. That is not a swing that I believe was supported by any piece of utility. That was just Aslan giga chatting it around the corner to take that fight. And winning it out in his own.
OT, OT, OT. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind this series going long. If the next series goes long,
similar to how we saw Team Liquid making up for when they're using sort of the deeper smoke up towards heaven, finding ways of still getting the plant off. They taking the safe pathing into
morphed into Johnny Sins. So you're just taking a picture of Johnny Sins then.
Try to kill the planter. Aslan's gonna be
Shut up. Shut.
So now Team Liquid.
What next series? Your favorite next series of Koi versus Team Heretics, where it's just going to be me and 4 other people watching because everybody will leave the stream.
The thing is, they have enough for 3 rifles and an operator, but Safe also has knives. So they
Scream in
feel
TL
like
or
the
Scream
operator is higher value than
in
giving
KC,
Redgar a full
Scream in
rifle and
TL,
having
but
Safe
like
use knives,
neither
which
were
I think is correct. And then
the
in case
greatest
for
of
retake,
teams.
things might get a little bit different.
But the TL one was. Is this your longest stream? Definitely.
Sure.
I think my longest so far is like 8 hours. We're already at like 10.
Once more, the op's going to be posted up in mid, which maybe they can deal with the late lurk.
Unsubscribing to Double Peak and your channel if Team Liquid lose. Well, the first one you'll mostly be just you'll make Tombizz sad. I don't know why you'd want to do that.
Really smart read so far, but with the smokes coming out towards A.
Yeah, history being made.
Now we see the play coming on through.
Maybe one day I'll do a 24-hour stream and we'll all suffer.
Executioner once again has no fear. This man charging all the way forward. Safe.
Cringe
With the
versus
knives
cringe.
Out, look to see what he can find. Just one down so
Oh,
far.
there's Safe.
There's
Safe. He's back. He's back.
Safe.
Oh, Suchny. Suchny. Suchny.
The stab in the back, Safe versus Suchny could decide the round.
No, why? Why? Why would you do that? Why? That was not worth the risk at all.
To spot out these players as they come out from Raptors, the operator finds Suchny.
Aslan is legitimately just stuck in this corner.
And Aslan is trapped behind his wall.
Okay.
Just fucking Safe acing it, you know.